Dudes. What's up, guys? And holy crap, what happened to my face?
Look at all this freaking.
Makes me look even crazier when I do stuff like this. I'm keeping it. A pretty big amount of information has come out of PAX 2013 that I've really wanted to talk about over the past week, so let's get this thing started. The first one, and something I really wanted to focus on, is something that I made a trailer for a couple days ago that got pretty big pretty fast, and it's that Mighty Number 9 trailer. Because Mighty Number 9 is one of the most unique situations in the video game industry right now. So for you guys that don't know, here's the backstory. Keiji Inafune, the guy that's pretty much responsible for Mega Man being Mega Man in anything at all, is making a new game. He has not worked for Capcom for quite some time, and he was a Capcom employee for, I believe, over 15 years. Now, during his time, he had several Capcom games made, several Mega Man game titles, as well as few that were in development and got cancelled recently or within the last few years. Now, what's crazy about this is that he started up a Kickstarter recently, a Kickstarter for a game called Mighty Number 9. Now, for anybody that's seen Mega Man, for anyone that knows anything about video games, you look at this footage, and you look at the pictures they're presenting, and you're like, Mega Man, Mighty Number 9, Mega Man, it's the same exact thing. It's crazy how, literally, if Capcom got a hold of this, they could probably sue the hell out of them for copyright infringement. So much of it resembles exactly what Mega Man is. Here's a great example. The main character's name is Beck, and he's also got this trusty female sidekick, and she's wearing a red robot dress, and she's got, like, blonde hair as well and pigtails. And the sidekick's name is Call, so it's Beck in Call. I also hear that there's a weird tie-in with his name. Kind of like you flip something in Rockman's name in the original Mega Man title and you get something very similar to what they're bringing up now, which is Mighty Number 9, like the number 9. I think the big thing is that I think Roku is 6 in Japanese, which is Rockman, which sounds very similar to Roku. And if you flip 6, you get a 9. So, I don't know, man. There's a lot of weird little tie-ins to make you think that this is a Mega Man game, even though it's not a Mega Man game. And it's done pretty well so far. I believe at the time of me shooting this video, this Kickstarter has reached 1.5 or nearly $1.5 million in about 48 hours that it's been out. That's like unprecedented. That's like ball-busting, mind-blowing purgatory type shit. It's pretty amazing. And I think it just goes more to the testament that people really want a Mega Man game. People really wanted a faithful, up-rendered, up-resed, beautiful looking Mega Man title. Mega Man 9 and 10 are great, don't get me wrong. I think those titles definitely fulfill a fan base need, but at the same time a lot of people crave something new and lavishing and, like, you know, embellishing on the things that make Mega Man great. And that really didn't happen, sadly, at Capcom, and hasn't happened ever since Inafune left. Pretty much Mega Man has been almost absent from everything except the latest Smash Brothers, and that's not even a Capcom game, which was a huge shocking surprise to everybody. Nobody thought that was gonna happen. Like, everyone says Mega Man should be in Smash Brothers. No one actually thinks it's gonna happen. So I'm really excited. The reason I'm excited about this is not the fact that there's not even really gameplay footage to get hyped about. There's not even really anything else for me to get hyped about, but just like screenshots and images. It's just the precedent it's setting for this industry. How we really have the control. And that's kind of crazy to think that the players, the fan bases, the people that have been following video games for so long, with projects like this, we can be the ones in control of the destiny of the future and the future of, like, these characters. It's kind of crazy. There's also another potential thing that could be happening from this based off the title of this video, and it's that Mighty Number 9 could be the reason that Mega Man makes a return. Now, a lot of you guys would be like, well, that's blasphemy. If Inafune isn't a part of Capcom anymore, I will have none of it. But I disagree. I think Mega Man can definitely be handled really well in the hands of other developers. Even in Capcom's hands, I think they have the capacity to make a really cool Mega Man game. Even in other developers, like, man, I've been saying that me and my friend Simmons, who run Yo Video Games, have been saying that, dude, Way Forward should be doing a Mega Man X game like 5 years ago. And I really hope that they might get a chance to do something like that. They probably deserve it because they make the best of those style of games. You know what I mean? I think it would be amazing in their hands. Like I was saying, with this possibility, this project getting so much funding, and if this is a huge success, and it's seen that it's a huge success from other developers and game companies, and especially from the fact that a guy that worked at a huge game company like Capcom pretty much went and did his own thing and is now doing something that is so, like, fan loved, could be pretty big, especially considering how much money is eventually back into it. So here's where I think that something could possibly change in the future of Japanese game development, because from what we see, a lot of Japanese game developers nowadays, they're not really focusing on like a lot of their legacy titles. Like a lot of the big ones that we're familiar with aren't really looking at the stuff that made them money back in the day, instead of looking at stuff that can make them money that is similar to other stuff now, which really bugs a lot of people. Because we like those old characters, we like those old franchises, we like things to be similar to what we remember. And I'm thinking that if this is successful, Capcom could potentially pay notice to it and potentially bring back Mega Man. Like, Mega Man could be a thing once again if Capcom sees this possibility. I only hope so. The thing is, the Japanese game development industry is a very prideful industry. They're very prideful of their properties, their trademarks, their copyrights, and everything that has to go with the development of Japanese games. And it'd be pretty modest for somebody to bring back Mega Man, you know, to bring back Mega Man based off feedback like this, that it's fulfilling a fan base. I would like to see it though. I think having Mega Man and Mighty Number 9 like neck and neck, like not really fighting each other, but like games side by side could be really freaking cool. Bring back Mega Man, bring back Mega Man X, do something with it, do something similar to Mighty 9. I don't care, as long as we get more games of that style. I think that's really good. I think that's really good that big Japanese game development companies could pay attention to that stuff and see that we're still here, guys. We're still here supporting these type of genres. This stuff can still be big. Minecraft wasn't born out of like some huge copying demographic that was really looking forward to video games. No, it was born out of an idea and a sandbox engine to give people the power to do what they want. And it's freaking huge now. I could see that Japanese developers, and especially video game developers, want to pay attention to this kind of stuff. I only hope that Mighty Number 9 leaves a big enough footprint in the video game media and industry in general that maybe some of these bigger developers will wake up and bring back some of the stuff that we love so much, because at this point, people are screaming with their wallets that we want this stuff that bad. Let me know what you guys think about Mighty Number 9 in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the trailer I made a little bit before. And as always, if you want to check out the Kickstarter, it is in the link in the description below. And you can also follow me on Twitter at Maximilian_, where I talk about this stuff and call it as I see it all the time. Stay tuned for other big news that has come up from PAX 2013. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.